These days, Americans seem to be pretty prepared for the apocalypse. You can read about it pretty much anywhere. But if the moment came, would America really be ready? Studies show that Americans have many problem areas. Californians could never survive an ice age, and an alien attack would easily destroy the eastern seaboard. Will we be too involved with our daily social lives to realize what's going on and do something about it? Obviously, Texas will be prepared for anything that they can shoot at.
What would you do in case of an alien attack?
Yeah, I'd probably shoot it. Maybe I'd run it over with my truck.
A comet?
Yeah, I'd probably shoot it or something. I don't know, I might run it over with my truck.
A host of angels with fiery swords?
Oh no, I'd probably shoot it. Yeah, I'd shoot it, or I'd run it over with my truck.
And it's not that the hippie community is unprepared, they frankly just don't care.
So what would you do in case of the apocalypse?
Dude, it doesn't even matter. We're one with the earth.
But what about us, average Americans? If the end of the world was coming, would we be prepared? Our news team decided to find out. The apocalypse. Is America ready?
What would you do in case of the apocalypse?
I would buy bleach.
Yeah, I've heard that people might do that. What about a meteor?
I would buy bleach.
Nuclear war?
I would buy bleach.
A host of angels with fiery swords.
I would buy bleach.
What if I asked you on a date?
I would buy bleach.
He was obviously unprepared. Bleach doesn't help that much. But what about America's youth?
What would you do if you knew the world was ending?
I'd get very close to God and pray.
Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Shopping, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Jamba Juice, cute boys, Starbucks, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah.
And you?
I think I would go snowboarding first, and then...
Okay, this guy's just totally full of it. He said that he'd throw a big party, blah blah blah, but really he'd probably curl up in a corner and cry. He's completely unprepared for the end of the world. America's youth, not ready.
What would you do if you knew the world was coming to an end?
Well, what I would do if I knew the world was coming to an end is what he asked me, but right now, in 10 minutes or in 5 days, it depends. If I knew it was going to happen in a few minutes, I'd just say goodbye, everybody. Have a good time. And if it was going to happen in weeks from now, I'd want to know how is the world going to come to an end. So maybe I could hide. I really wouldn't do that much differently. If I knew it was like we're going to have an earthquake and I could go up in the mountains and survive it, I would do that. If it's a big asteroid and it's going to smack into us and I can still hide, I would still go hide. But if someone just said in 10 minutes, I'm just, it's all over for everyone, then I would just cry.
Interviewing individuals was too much of a pain, so we informed everyone at once.
Attention, everybody! The world is coming to an end! You're all gonna die!
I would buy...
Like we said, America, completely unprepared. This has been a Channel 4 News special report.